Our problems. We have people from Gambia who can come and fix those problems, where in the past we would have to rely on experts from either Europe or Senegal to come and fix our satellite connections. So we've got one satellite, so we've got one internet service provider now. So we put all our eggs in one basket. That shows the confidence we've got in Gamtel. Yeah. So we have 5 connections. We have connections here in Fajara and in our satellite stations in Basse and in Keniba, but also we've got connections in the Basse Health Centre and Bansang Hospital. So we have got quite an investment in this new technology. So some of the advantages that we've got now is that we can do things that we couldn't previously do. So, for instance, I think Barry mentioned we can do video conferencing. So instead of flying to Europe for meetings, we can actually do these conferences from either in this Braille lecture theatre or in individual offices where we can have meetings with people in UK or elsewhere in Europe or in the US. Or even in Gambia, we can contact our colleagues in Basse and Keniba quite easily now using video conferencing. So that's been one of the biggest advantages. Second advantage is how we go forward. We do quite a lot of surveys within Gambia, and these surveys now we can move to electronic data capture, so we don't have to rely on paper no more, paper questionnaires. We can check out tablets and laptops and transmit that data directly to our databases here. And another big advantage is that we can collaborate better within the region. For instance, if we've got a multi-site study in several countries, we can now use our databases in Fajara, and people in other countries can dial in, or they can connect if they've got fibre optic directly into our databases and enter the data. For instance, we've got a study going on at the moment, hepatitis prolifica, and in the prolifica study we're collecting data in Gambia, Senegal and Nigeria, and Senegal and Nigeria are using our databases to actually collect their data and analyze their data. So what it does for us, it means that we can, with this new technology, we've got greater ability to collaborate with our outside collaborators, and we've also got the ability to use more modern technology such as electronic data capture. Okay, thank you.
Tumani Kora, Head of MRC Gambia Unit, Managing Director Gamtel Babukar J. Sanyan, represented by Director Multimedia Services Mam Dauda Gai, members of management and staff of MRC, members of Gamtel management team, ladies and gentlemen, the press and all protocols respectively observed. In 2009, Gamtel upgraded its data network backbone from 2 megabit links to 1 gigabit links to enable fast data transfer within the core network and improve business applications and internet speed. With the deployment of this IP MPLS core network, Gamtel's data service delivery to our customers has greatly improved. The MPLS core network enables Gamtel offer its customers a variety of MPLS VPN services like intranet VPN, internet connectivity, managed VPNs, and different service levels through QoS deployment. In 2010, Gamtel started rolling fiber, a project called Fiber to the Business. Fiber provides extremely high bandwidth that no other cable-based data transmission medium can offer. Fiber, as we all know, has a very low rate of bit error as a result of it being so resistant to electromagnetic interference. Fiber optic transmissions are virtually noise-free, making it the most convenient and smooth medium of transmitting integrated data and telemedicine, which is more cost-effective compared to any other means of data transmission. We are confident that this new and revolutionary innovation will adequately boost existing facilities as well as guaranteed excellence in quality service delivery, ranging from internet lease lines, ordinary VPN to VPN, with internet services riding on Gamtel's state-of-the-art IP MPLS network, which will not only give your institution enhanced efficiency and adequate network security, but also offer significant savings by avoiding frequent change of service as a result of poor quality and low speed. With fiber connecting the various private customer branches, customers could establish IP, BX, and real-time video teleconferencing among various branches if so desired. As of 2006, overseas satellite links accounted for only 1% of international traffic, while the remainder was carried by undersea cable. The reality of submarine cable is high, especially when multiple parts are available in the event of a cable break. Also, the total current capacity of submarine cables is in terabits per second, while satellites typically offer only megabits per second and display higher latency. However, a typical multi-terabit transoceanic submarine cable systems cost several $100 million to construct. As a result of these cables' cost and usefulness, they are highly valued not only by the corporations building them for profit, but also by national governments. In this regard, the government of the Gambia and GAMTEL consider submarine cable system to be vital to the national economy and hence join the ACE consortium. As my MD mentioned earlier, GAMTEL is overhauling its national infrastructure to a new generation of networks, NGN. With this kind of infrastructure, Gambia will soon enjoy a variety of innovative telecom services such as IPTV, video on demand, real-time teleconferencing facilities using existing PSTN telephone lines. With the modernization of the GAMTEL national backbone and commissioning of the ACE submarine cable landing station, our customers will be provided with the highest speed broadband access to the internet. In conclusion, we thank MRC for the confidence bestowed on us and choosing GAMTEL to deliver this sophisticated service. In this vein, GAMTEL assures you that we will live up to expectations and deliver as promised. Thank you.
That this venture will not materialize. But I'm glad to stand before you today here for the signing ceremony of this data transmission cable. Medical Research Council is a leading healthcare institute funded by the British government. It was founded in 1947 in Milan, and it is UK's largest medical facility in development, research facility in development countries. MRC Gambia units concentrates more on communicable diseases, we know, which is a direct concern to the Gambian population and the West African region and West African continent for the purpose of minimizing the burden of illness, mortality in the sub-region. MRC is one of the largest serving, is one of GAMTEL's longest serving customer in the Gambia. As Professor Kora said, there was a time you used the GPTC bus to communicate with your staff in the URD. But I assume that came to an end when GAMTEL was formally inaugurated in 1984. I cannot remember the precise date. But yes, 1984. And it was this very 1984 we joined partnership. In every MRC office within Fajara, Keneba, or wherever you operate, there is a GAMTEL telephone line with a lot of international dialogue facilities. My concern today is, because one of my finance guys, when we ventured into this project, his number one concern was, if you put MRC on fiber, we will lose the international revenue, because we know they make a lot of calls. So where are you taking us now, Almadi? But my answer to him is, you see, in real life, or business for that matter, you cannot have your cake and eat it all. Because the contract we are signing now is almost $5 million a contract, which was paid in advance by MRC. This we are